us to go and get lost and then find our way back.
Mr. Reject, you're such a
What's going on, rejects? We're out here on a pretty chilly Georgia evening, night, whatever you want to call it. About 9 o'clock at night, and it's in the low to mid 30s. I was not planning on being out of my house this late for it to get this cold, but my dad needed some help with some stuff around the house, so came down and helped him out down here, and lo and behold, it is now 9 o'clock at night and 30 degrees. And I don't really have that many layers on. So I'm out here taking back roads on the way home, so I'm not freezing my ass off on the interstate. And yeah, we're gonna try to get home safe tonight and not freeze our ass off. Y'all let me know, what's the lowest temperature y'all will like purposely ride in, and what's the lowest temperature y'all have been caught out in? Like I said, this was not a planned thing, so I didn't bring layers for this, so I'm really underdressed, but it's not so bad going about 50 on these back roads. I really got to get my pin lock installed on my visor. These last few times I've rode in the cold, I'm having to leave my visor cracked open to let a little bit of airflow in, so it's not just fogged up the whole time. Because I'm a big dummy who got a pin lock with my helmet and never put it on. Alright, I'm only about 7 minutes in and my hands are already about to be numb. Times like these, you don't want to be on a naked sport bike. I've been really looking at the upgraded headlight for the XSR 900. My boy Ed told me that my headlight was too dim. And I mean, if you look, it doesn't really cover a big area, so it's kind of bad in turns. That Brogue headlight has a feature that lets it light up the corners better when you're turning, so that'd be a pretty nice upgrade. And it just throws more light out in general. Holy moly. You know, the inside of your thighs just get frozen from this wind out here hitting them, man. This is rough. All I got on is a pair of blue jeans, a little thin base layer, and a riding jacket. Possum in the road. Oh man, my phone battery just dropped like 5% in the last 5 minutes. That's not ideal because I don't 100% remember the way home from these back roads. Dude, my phone battery is dropping so fast. I don't think it likes the cold either. This might be a more adventurous night than I anticipated. Like, I might have to pull over and memorize some directions here in a minute, because my phone is not liking this cold. It's at 9%. I started at 20% like 10 minutes ago. Like 7%. Get some feelings back in my hands, bro. We're gonna take that there. I don't think Singley Drive is a very forgiving road, to be honest with you. Oh, my phone just went into power save mode. 4%. Okay, I've got the easy route figured out. I'm gonna take the state highway. State highway, yeah. That's a super easy route. That's a super easy route. Only 2 minutes slower than these stupid back roads. And I'll be a lot safer on that because right now I was kind of worried taking them on the back roads of where I was going to end up at. Y'all ever had a situation like that where you don't really know where you're at and you have no directions to guide you? That shit can get sketchy out here in the middle of the night. Whew! My fucking hand, dude. Damn, my phone just died. That means no more music. I forgot about that part. That's really unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate. Oh yeah, I know where I'm at now, baby. Big crane work going on back there. Luckily I filled up the gas earlier. Oh, all we gotta do is ride. I don't got an ETA no more. Man, it's so weird. It's so weird, like everywhere you go and you have a GPS and then you don't have a GPS for once, and it's just like you really just gotta navigate, which I mean, like I said, I'm on a pretty easy to navigate road now. Luckily I remembered this was here by looking at my Google before it died. But yeah, it's so weird when you get so used to riding with Google Maps up all the time that as soon as you let go, as soon as it lets you down, then it's just like, I don't know, like you feel like you just feel different when you're out here just riding with no directions, right? I mean, maybe, I've done it in the past where I had just kind of put the direction and started driving, but I've always had my phone as a backup. When you just know you don't have your phone at all anymore for directions, it is a different feeling. Because it's like, what if I do miss my turn and end up somewhere I don't recognize? And that'd be really fun if it wasn't 30 degrees out here right now in the middle of the night. Give me a nice sunny day, I'd take that any day of the week. 30 degrees middle of the night, not so much. Not so much fun anymore. But hey, we're still out here on two wheels making it happen, baby. It's just a little bit less comfortable this time around. Somebody got a nice campfire going. I smell it. I smell it. It's a smelly smell. Dude, if anybody, I can't even talk, I'm so cold. If anybody does this shit on the regular, bro, y'all are some fucking crazy folks, man. If I had like one more big layer on over top of everything, like a nice coverall, I'd probably be alright. But right now, dude, I am feeling this wind every single second. Every second. I was gonna say some cliche ass shit about, oh, that's why we ride motorcycles, to go and get lost and then find our way back. But yeah. Right now it don't really feel that way. It feels a little more serious than that right now, because this cold weather just adds another damper to things. Kind of ruins the mood a little bit. I gotta check the weather for tomorrow morning. I was considering trying to load all my stuff up on the bike for work tomorrow. do not believe I'm going to be doing that. We'll let the real riders do that shit tomorrow. I got a car with heat in it. And a charger to plug my phone up in. Oh man, what a joy this is. But I do know exactly where I'm at now. Like I said, if I would have kept on going those back roads instead of taking the state highway, I might would have ended up lost. But then I realized that this state highway ran into that back road I was on. So now I'm not lost anymore. So now I'm like cold, but I know where I'm going. So it's a little bit better. It is, in fact, a little bit better. I hope nobody tries to call me while I'm out here with a dead cell phone. I might worry some people if they just go straight to voicemail. You know how that goes. What sucks is if it wasn't 30 degrees out here, I might would have kept going those back roads and just figured it out. Like, I know some of the roads back in those woods back there, so I could figure something out. But like I said, give me about 20 more degrees, and I'd be much more willing to do some stuff like that. You know, I was thinking this whole video can't possibly be me bitching about the cold, but that's the only thing that I can think about right now, is the fucking cold. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Mr. Reject, you're such a pussy.
Man, whatever. I don't have enough clothes on for this, man. Oh, I'm so close, I can taste it. Once I see this red light up here, I'm getting there. I'm about 10 minutes from the house from here. Dude, why is this truck taking up 2 lanes? You're just a little pickup truck, dude. Anybody with the Yamaha 900cc motor, let me know what exhaust y'all put on this thing, man. I'm looking at the AT2. I was originally set on getting the Kelpie, but the old man done kind of, I think, screwed them a little bit. I don't know, maybe the tariffs aren't so bad on them, but I think I heard something about the tariffs being a little crazy on those Kelpie exhausts, so they're kind of more expensive now. So I'm kind of sitting around that Yoshimura. So if anybody's heard both, oh my god, why are you in the fucking middle of the road, dude? Scaring the shit out of me. I should have passed this motherfucker. I thought he was about to get head-on collision right there. That would not have been good for me either. So yeah, if anybody has any exhaust recommendations for the Yamaha CP3, like I said, I'm thinking about the Yoshimura. I think it has a better low-end growl than like the Kelpie does anyway, and that's kind of what I want. So if anybody has any real life experience with them, y'all let me know. And I'm gonna try to do a kick-ass comparison video once I do get it put on. But yeah, the Yoshi, another reason for the Yoshi is that thing gets free 2-day shipping from RevZilla. I can have that thing like by the weekend if I ordered it right now, and that'd be pretty nice. Versus Kelpie, I don't know what kind of shipping they have. But yeah, my plan is to get the Yoshi exhaust probably, and then get the DNA airbox. and then send it out to V-Cycle. Send it out to V-Cycle Nut to get it all tuned and everything on the ECU. Because I have an experience what one of these bikes will do with a tune. You know, they say that the throttle cutout is crazy without getting a tune on these things. Like, you don't get any of the real power of this thing in some of the gears. So this thing might get a little bit more rowdy when I make that happen. But yeah, I guess that's about $2 grand of upgrades with the exhaust, the DNA airbox, and then sending the ECU to get tuned. So I gotta figure out if I'm gonna make that happen soon, or just sometime this year soon. It has been, this is my second year on this bike, about to be the start of my second year on this bike, and it's still stock exhaust, like stock performance. The only thing I've really done to this bike is aesthetic mods, like the man, turn your fucking brights off. The only thing I've done on this bike is the aesthetic mods, like the tail tidy. I've got lower profile turn signals on it. On the rear anyway. I need to get the fronts done. Obviously I've got this windscreen on the front here, this fairing on the front, which, if you want to know, does basically nothing. At least right now it doesn't. But yeah, so all my mods so far have been have just been kind of like for looks. I've got the Brogue. I think I got the Brogue tail tidy with the helmet hook that goes under the seat, so that's pretty useful sometimes. Typically I don't like to leave my helmet on my bike, but sometimes if I just go in real quick, I'll throw it on that hook and it locks under the seat. Man, I'm trying to think. Brogue, tail tidy, helmet hook, rear turn signals. I got this pyramid cowl up in the front. Dude, I've barely done anything to this bike, and I've had it for 2 years. It's kind of sacrilege. 2026 is my year, guys. I swear I'm gonna have a modded bike in 2026, guys. Oh, boy. This cold has got my brain fried, brother. Alright, though. That's gonna do it for this video. Y'all fellas take it easy. Have a good one and ride safe there, brothers.